Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Expert Tiger representing that one raging noob, and today is the first game of the 100 subscriber match. So thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I'm almost at 200 already. I know I can't even believe it right now. That's just really amazing. Today I would just like to talk about sort of like a little life story, since I have about 10 minutes for this part one. It's just gonna be my experiences with Modern Combat, and part two is just gonna be like my experiences with YouTube. So I hope you guys enjoy, and so let's get into it. Alrighty. Well, so first off, when I was first getting into this game, so basically what happened was I had heard of some YouTubers before, and I really liked the game Call of Duty. Okay, and I've never played it before because I didn't have a game sister or anything. And so my friend and I were always searching for like Call of Duty sort of lookalikes, or copiers or something like that, and we never could find any on the PC, and we didn't really have enough money to buy the actual Call of Duty for PC, so we were always looking for things like that. And so one day he came up to me and he was just like, "Hey, I found this," and it was Nova 2 or Nova 1, I'm not sure. And I said, "Oh, that looks like Halo." And he was like, "Yeah, I know, right?" And so we found a lookalike of Halo, but then we were talking about how we never really played Halo before. We had never really like done anything with Halo before. And so he was like, "Well, maybe there's one that's like Call of Duty." And so he searched online for it and came up with Modern Combat 2. And I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, this looks so realistic and stuff." Of course, back then the graphics were like not good at all. Well, for the time it was amazing, but compared to these days with like Modern Combat 4 and Nova 3, those graphics were really not that great. So so we both thought they were absolutely amazing though. So we of course both bought the game. Back then I had an iPod Touch 2nd generation, and it actually worked quite well with the what's it called? The Modern Combat 2 Black Pegasus. So yeah, I was able to play that game for a long time, and I loved that game. Honestly, it was so much fun. Even though it didn't have like kill streaks, it didn't have anything like that. It wasn't even close to the just the level that Call of Duty was on in terms of complicatedness. So, but it was tons of fun, and I still loved it. And so I played it like 2 hours a day on my iPod Touch 2nd generation. So my family was always like, "What are you doing on your iPod for such a long time?" And so. But then I eventually told everybody about it, and I mean it's a really fun game. So basically, I was playing Black Pegasus, and one day, everything was really good. I was playing Black Pegasus and stuff, and then so I had to go and wash some dishes, and so I was hand washing like just with a big sink full of water, and I was listening to music at the same time. And what happened was, you know how when you take an iPod and then you wrap your little earbuds around it, right? What happens is it makes the distance between the iPod and like the two little earplug thingies very short, so it's like easy to hold it, right? And it's easy to gather it and everything, and it's easy to unwind and stuff. But the problem is, I accidentally grabbed that instead of grabbing the iPod itself. And so I grabbed that and I pulled it out, and as I pulled it out, I grabbed the two earbuds, and it just unraveled. It was really quick. It unraveled and it fell in the sink. And I was just like, "Oh shit," because I was like, "Oh crap," because I realized what had happened right there. And so I was in a really bad situation because I was incredibly sad. I was like, "Okay, I've seen what's happened to iPods that have been dropped on the toilet, especially touchscreens." So that just did not work out well. We eventually put it in rice, but I don't think it was time, because we did it quickly enough because the rice thing didn't do anything whatsoever to the touchscreen. It didn't work at all ever again. And I had it for another month and it didn't work. So eventually, of course, I wanted a new iPod because I had just gotten Modern Combat and I was having so much fun with it. So I begged my parents for a new iPod and they said no, because I dropped it in the sink. So I bought my own, and well, they said I could wait until my birthday. But unfortunately, that was like 6 months from when I had it. So I was not about ready to wait until Modern Combat 3 and completely miss Modern Combat 2, right? That was just basically my train of thought. So I went out and bought myself another iPod Touch 2nd generation, and it was pretty cheap. So you know, as a second generation. I think they had the third generation by then, but anyway, so I had the second gen, and I was getting back into it. Like I bought it like 2 or 3 weeks after, and basically what happened was, okay, I'm just gonna put this very, very plainly because there's no other way to say it. I did the exact same thing. I literally was washing dishes, and it happened again. I dropped them again in the toilet, or not the toilet, the sink, and oh my god, I was just so frustrated with myself that I wasted $400 or so, and I was just really mortified. So I did not buy another iPod ever since. I haven't bought anything ever since. All I have now is my iPad mini that I got for this Christmas because I heard Modern Combat 4 was coming out like really close to this Christmas, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to buy something, but it's not going to be too expensive because if there's something happen to it, then I wouldn't want it to be just really detrimental. So I got an iPad mini, which was the least expensive iPad mini, and I got it, and I bought this really like waterproof, shockproof, like a really expensive case for it, so it would stay. So like if I did something clumsy like I usually do, then it wouldn't be bad. Luckily, I haven't done anything clumsy with it so far, and it has already been a couple months, so good for me. And I'm having a ton of fun with Modern Combat 4. So yeah, that is my experience with Modern Combat 4. Basically, what happened, I never played really Modern Combat 3. I had seen it a little bit, and I was always really jealous because other people had it, but I didn't. And because I didn't have the money to buy it, I was really short on money, and I never could buy another iPod. So, and my parents would have never let me even use my own money to buy it, and even so, I was quite short on money. So, and things got more expensive and stuff. So that all just kind of did not work out for me. So I got to play Modern Combat 2 for a total of about probably like 2 or 3 months, maybe tops. And I got to around like rank 60 some odd. I got high 60s. I never got to 72. I think it's the highest 72. I never got the gold gun. I got the M4A03, which is probably honestly the best gun in the game, is the sniper. But so that was just really sad. And I eventually got back into this game because I was just talking about what I was going to do with my iPad mini. Someone asked me what I was going to do, and I was like, well, I could always go back to Modern Combat as a joke, because everybody knew I had played Modern Combat, and then I never thought it'd really come back and stuff like that, but I did come back, and yeah, that is pretty much what's happened, you know. And creating this YouTube channel is just another part of that, but I will get into that into the next video, because next video is going to be just, this is, by the way, this is a 100 subscriber video, just my appreciation for 100 subscribers. And there were 2 matches, both were 10 minutes long. So this is just going to be part 1 of the 100 subscriber video. So basically you get little odd life stories from me. So I hope you guys enjoy these little things, because I like talking to microphones and I like to communicate to you guys. So anyway, yeah, so Modern Combat has been a big part of my life. Actually, I never had like a game system or anything, so I was always really jealous of people, and so this has really been my thing. I don't play it a ton, I would say, but I play it a lot. Just when I have the time, you know. I love to record. I record most of my gameplays. That's just because most gameplays aren't too bad. So I record most of my gameplays, and anyway, it's a lot of fun. Modern Combat is a big part of just me like having fun and enjoying myself. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is just part 1. In part 2, you will get to hear me rant about my life story about YouTube and stuff. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in that one. Yeah, that video. Bye.